Good morning, everybody. This is Leisure Suit. We're here at the Bar Podcast. I'm here with Coach T. Coach T, good morning, bro. How you
Hey,
doing?
good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We're glad that you are tuning in again to the second episode of the Bar Podcast. What do we got on store, Leisure?
I was able to find out some little info in case people don't have nothing to do on Saturday morning. I know it's Father's Day weekend, but Saturday morning we have Independence playing Delano at 8:30 a.m. in a passing tournament, and then they got a second game, Liberty versus Delano, at 9:30, and then at 10 o'clock, East versus Delano. Those are all pretty good teams out of Bakersfield. Delano High is looking to do some things in a new conference this year, so let's get it going.
I also have tomorrow RFK football will be in Hanford. That's the only information that I have. But good luck to the boys. I know CC had their passing league event in Porterville this Wednesday. So best of luck to you guys. And at the same time, if you have time, drop us any info that you have on football so we could put it out there and let people know in the community that our boys are working hard and that their season is something that everybody should be looking forward to. What I have on tap for basketball tomorrow is at RFK. There's a one-day shootout for the boys and the girls. The teams that will be involved, of course, is RFK. Delano High will be there. Miramonte High School from Bakersfield. Ridgeview from High School from Bakersfield. And McFarland will also be there. On the girls' division, North, RFK, CC, DT, and McFarland will be the participants for that one. It's going to be $6 at the door. If you ain't got nothing going on, the weather doesn't look too bad, so go check it out. I was talking with Coach Rodan yesterday from RFK, and some set goals that he had for the program over there. They have big goals, and it's good to have big goals. Leisure, they want to establish to be one of the best defensive teams in the Valley, and that takes a lot of work. But 2 months into it, he's real confident that they'll do that. I also talked with Coach Guzman from Chavez yesterday, and one of his goals, or a few of his goals for the end of the summer, is he wants to have that cohesion that Chavez basketball always had and the chemistry. I know they lost 3 seniors at Chavez, and I know 5 of the returning starters from RFK are coming back. Also, baseball. If you guys are still watching baseball, here in Delano, Babe Ruth Championship game will be on Thursday at 5:30. I was there at the games yesterday, and the thing that's great is that there were 7 teams out there. I was real surprised, bro, at the turnout. I mean, it's been years since I've been out there to see a Babe Ruth game in Delano, but there were 7 teams there.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Since you were out there, because I haven't attended a Babe Ruth game in a while, but what does it look like out there? Like, what is it any different from when we used to play and stuff?
Well, I mean, first of all, when I got there,
Who's running it?
I was surprised. Jesus Big Moose Cardenas, if you remember that name.
Moose.
He's a Delano All-Star. I want to say, he's up there as far as big shout to Moose. He's doing a great job. I had the opportunity to talk to him yesterday, and he told me that it's not where he visions Babe Ruth to be at the moment, but it's getting there. It's a far few steps ahead of where he envisioned it a couple of years ago. So big shouts to them. Like I said, Thursday is going to be the championship game. After that, the 13-year-old, 14-year-old, and 15-year-old All-Stars will be preparing for the respective tournaments. But,
That's
bro,
awesome.
Now all the local sports is, announced. What about that game last night?
Bro, I kind of wanted to lead with the fact that you were looking pretty sad these days, and I think it was that game last night, bro, that got you.
It's sad on a different level. It's sad for other reasons than our team losing. Okay, if for those of you that don't know, I've been a Boston Celtic fan since 1984, and this one hurts. This one hurts. This one hurts. It's not because of why we lost. It's how we lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one question that boggles or just it hits me, and it hurt to watch the game. We're talking about an elimination game. How do you turn the ball over 20 plus times in an elimination game? How?
That's a good question, but I was thinking about it the other day because somebody brought up. I think I was listening to. Oh, what was it?
I'm keeping myself from a rant right now.
Yeah,
So-
I know. I think I was listening to First Take on TV.
Yeah.
And JJ Redick was talking, and their argument was about players from back in the day and players now, like who's more talented. Those players couldn't play back in the day, and those players couldn't play right now. Because they'll shoot the lights out, whatever. But it's a good thing because you're saying, like, how do those turnovers happen, right? Well, these days, opposed to those days, according to what JJ Redick was talking about, there's a lot more possessions now in the game now because the game's faster now. There's a lot more. There's passing the ball. They're hitting everybody until somebody's open to shoot the shot, the 3-point shot, right? So I'm thinking just because of that, that could be something that causes the number of turnovers to rise, not to take away from just bad basketball. Like there was some bad basketball last night, and I put the blame solely on Tatum.
It's like that. It's exactly that. This guy is on commercials. This guy is highlighted as the face of the Boston Celtics right now. Let me tell you this much, bro. We're almost 100 games into the season, and you're in Game 6 in an elimination game. How the heck do you take the ball to the hole and not know what to do with it?
Yeah.
And not know what to do with it. You're 100 games in. You should already know what to do with the basketball. And it just seems like in this series, there was a lot of part of every single game that he take the ball to the hole and he didn't know what to do with it. And you know what happens when you don't know what to do with the ball and you're in the paint, bro? High probability, you turn it over.
Yeah, you turn it over.
You turn it over.
Yeah.
And I could understand when a team has a lot of turnovers, but your star guy, your main guy, your all-star guy, he has to do the least contributing in that stat.
Right.
He can't be the main reason why you guys or the team has that many turnovers because everybody, they feed off the way he plays.
Right.
It's 12 or 13 points game 1, 12 or 13 points game 6. There is no excuse. And yes, I was me and Coach Chandler was messaging this morning or whatnot, and he said it's just a lack of focus, and that's what hurts. It hurts, man. You're in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. You're about to get eliminated, bro. At home, the odds makers put us favored 4 points, and we stink it up. We jumped to 14-2 to start the game, and we end that half with us behind, and Golden State goes something on like a 52-25 run. How do you let that happen, bro?
Well,
How?
Here's the thing, bro. We've said in previous days before the actual series started, I had Celtics
In 6.
in 6. Okay?
I remember that.
In 6. And I started to doubt my 6 because I was like, oh, man, this is not looking good. And I was judging based off of Tatum because he's so inconsistent, bro. He's been so inconsistent. And here's my thing is what was the final score of the game? They lost by like 10, right?
12.
12.
And I could name, or I could show you where their points are missing for us to lose that much.
Right. But my thing was they lose by 12, 13, whatever. Me, I expect Tatum to give me 28, 26, 28. 26, 28. That's not a outrageous number for me to ask from. You're supposed to be the star of the team, okay? You're the rising star. You're talking about getting a big old like supermax contract, you know? That's coming, but I need to see that consistent 28 points. If he scores 28 points last night, that game is right there. It's right there. Just if he scores, because I want to say he scored like 14 points, 15 points. And if you put up your 28, you're in that game, and that game comes down to the last possession, you know? So I'm going off of basically saying if you ask somebody like Michael Jordan to give you 28 points, he'll give you 28 points.
And it's the type of position he plays. He is our Scottie Pippen. He is our Grant Hill. He is that type of player that's supposed to not only put points on the board, but he's supposed to facilitate, right?
Right.
He's not supposed to turn the ball over. He's supposed to dish out assists. He's supposed to play defense. And yes, he is supposed to play, when you're in the NBA Finals, 44 minutes a game. That's what's expected of you. That's why we give you the contract. That's why we have confidence in you. It's moments and series like this where the Jason Tatum brand has to belong there.
Yeah. And look, here's the thing. Me and you spoke about like everybody's shooting 3-pointers. Why? You know, I'm all pissed off, right? I'm all mad. You know, you're like, hey, bro, it's quality. You know, like we're talking about Shaq, you know, in these days and stuff, and you're like, but, you know, it's the quality. You know,
quality.
The you know how much are you benefiting minute per minute? You know, minute by minute, how much do you benefit the team? This dude played 40 minutes and scored 13 points last night, dog. I just looked it up right now. 13 points.
And he scored 12.
In 40 minutes.
The thing is, that he scored 12 in the win that we had in Game 1. So, technically, I'm not giving him a pass, but what I will do is I'm gonna shine some light on other areas where Boston could have won last night's game. First of all, I look at it like this. This isn't the first game that we had all these turnovers. So in the 3 games that we did lose, or the 4 games that we did lose, if you were just to take half of those turnovers and not be turnovers, and at the same time, 70%, not 75%, 70% of the free throws that they missed were makes, we would be talking about how exciting Game 7 would be right now.
Right.
On just those 2 stats.
You know, but when Tatum is not consistent and he's not putting, like, look at Jaylen Brown scored 34 points, right?
Quiet 34.
Quiet 34 points.
Quiet 34 points.
But then you had like Smart. Smart's a defensive player. He scored 9.
The thing
You know?
with Smart is it fed his ego a little bit when he scored 20 points in that win that they had in Game 3, I think it was. And he decided, you know what, they're going to depend on me to provide or to, you know, contribute to the team's offense. I don't think that was the direction to go.
And you know what else was big too? And I'm taking this because I trust the value of When I need to know something about a Boston Celtics team like that I'm picking to win, I go to you because I want to know the truth, and you'll give me the truth. And you said, watch out for that guy White, right?
Yes.
And guess what? 2 points that game, bro. That hurt.
Him.
That hurt.
My
That
thing
hurt.
was, and I told you before the series, bro. You remember me telling you, Pritchard and White have to put quality minutes, and both of them combined have to score at least 15 points a game and shoot 38 to 40% from from the 3-point line. Okay, 15 points. That's another area there that you can say we were missing because all these games that we were losing, more than 10, right?
Right.
Every game. My big question myself as a Boston fan, not only in the Miami series, but also in this series, can you win the close game?
Yeah, you were talking about that.
Can you win the close
Quite a few
game?
teams.
And I'm not talking about the
Times,
close game
sorry.
until you run away, because that was game one.
Yeah.
It was a close game until. Can you win the game where the lead is changing with 92 seconds left?
Right.
Can you hit those free throws when they foul you and they have a foul to give, or you're in the bonus and they have to foul you? Can you win those games? And they couldn't even put themselves in a position. And no knock on Golden State, because I'm gonna, we're gonna. Golden State's a whole nother topic, but can you win the close game? And the answer was no.
Right. And because you just spoke on that, I want to ask you a question, because you got to start to look, and you got to start to put this dude somewhere. Steph Curry with his 4th championship, bro. Number 4. Where is he on that all-time list?
I'm going to give you my take. I will give you my take, and this might hurt a lot of people's feelings. It takes a great, monumental player, a leader of a team, to win 5.
Yeah.
The reputation that Larry Bird has, he did it only winning 3. When I think of 5 titles, I think of Magic Johnson. I think of Kobe Bryant. I think of those Lakers, okay? Kareem, of course, he won one in Milwaukee. So and then Shaq, he won another one in Miami.
Right.
But when you could fill a whole handful of rings from winning championships,
Yeah.
as far as argument and where you stand in history, it won't even matter, bro. But to get to your question, and I might hit a nerve with a few people, but that's okay. See, people like us, you ask, who's the greatest of all time? We'll say Jordan. Kids nowadays, or these millennials, or these Gen Zs, they'll tell you straight out, nope, Steph is the greatest of all time. And they have every single right to. Steph Curry is the created player made to life.
Right. Yeah, he's the 99 shooter.
I'll tell you why. The argument in the video game perspective, I've used Michael Jordan rated at a 99 in a video game. So have you, right?
Yeah, right.
He will not hit every 3.
No.
Even good shots.
Yeah.
He will not hit. Steph will knock him down.
In real life.
In
real life.
I'm gonna take it a little further to you now. Okay. In a fantasy draft, bro, who would you pick, Michael Jordan or Steph Curry?
Oh, damn. Oh, man.
Because I'll tell you this, defensively, I'm not saying one is better than the other, but for the sake of argument, let's flirt with the thought.
No, just by you asking that question, you're like low key telling me that this guy's flirting with the number 1 player of all time, bro.
Yes.
That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
Wow.
Because look at different eras. Correct.
No, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Different rules, different style of play.
Right.
Okay. Now, if Jordan and Curry in the fantasy world coexisted, man, since Jordan's the defender he's the defender that he is, you have to put him on Curry.
Right.
Even if Curry and Kobe are on the same team, you have to put Jordan on Curry. You have to, bro.
Right.
You have to. Because who's gonna stop him? Here's my thing. With Jordan, you'll get a guaranteed 2.
Man.
With Curry, you'll get a almost guaranteed 3.
Yeah. Yeah, his percentage of making a 3-point is pretty dang high, bro. It is pretty high.
And it's not just these pickup games or you know what, he was right there where everybody left the gym and he made 50 in a row. We're talking when all the lights are on you, when the whole universe is on
Yeah.
you, when they're watching basketball at the highest level and 2 guys are taking you and you dance around, go behind the 3, fade away, put it up, and knock it down.
Right.
Kind of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for the sake of argument, it can't coexist. Now, we know Michael, bro. And there's even some people that say LeBron's the greatest of all time. But for the sake of argument, let's keep it right here,
And
bro.
he has as much titles now as LeBron, right?
Well,
LeBron got 4 too.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. I don't. Man, you got me thinking now on the whole
So,
like number
here-
1 player.
Here's the thing. Michael has 6. Curry's 34 years old.
Could he get 2 more?
Can he get 2 more, or will management do enough to cater to feeding him 2 more? Because I'll tell you what, a lot of people didn't pick Golden State over Phoenix, or they picked Phoenix to go all the way.
Right.
A lot of people.
Yeah, dude, there was a lot of
A
people
lot of
riding
people
that
thought
train.
it was going to be Milwaukee and Phoenix again.
A lot
it
of
didn't
people
happen
riding
like
that
that.
train, bro.
Now, getting back to Steph, the way and the style of basketball that he plays, how much more longer do you think he can go?
Shoot, man. You know, I listened to a take that the late great Kobe Bryant said one time, and he was talking about his like later years, and he was like, it wasn't that I couldn't play basketball, it's that I didn't have the jump that I used to have. You know, like my vertical was not, you know, when I take a jump shot, I'm not as high. And he goes, and that in basketball, that's a serious thing to have.
Yes.
You know? And so I don't know at what age does that affect somebody, but it's all in part of, to me, I look at LeBron James, because LeBron James is don't get me wrong, bro, I'm a Laker fan, but to me, he's not like...
He's not a Laker.
No, I know he's not a Laker. You know, he's a rental, you know?
He's a rent.
But
That's a good one.
but for sure, I don't fucking doubt that it's not amazing that the dude is 38 years old
Oh, man.
and he's averaging 30 points in the NBA.
That's
You know what I mean? That's amazing. That's amazing, but that's a part of, do you take care of your body? You know, what kind of dude, you got to have your own personal trainer that I would have my personal trainer ride with me all year long. You know what I mean? Probably part of my family at that point, you know? Because that person's going to take care of you and tell you, hey, right now, nope, you're injured, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're injured right now. And when you got to take that moment to...
You know, I just came with the craziest analogy, bro. It's like, you know, when you buy something from a restaurant a la carte, right? And you have to add it with something from somewhere else, and it becomes a bomb meal. Even if it's just certain sauce, even if it's just, you know, I'm Filipino, bro, so, I mean, I'm not going to lie. When we go buy fried chicken or when we go buy this and that, we don't get the meal, bro. We just get we just get the meat of the meal and we take it home, we eat it with the rice.
Right.
When you go to In-N-Out, though, you have to have the double-double, right? with the
Right.
animal style fries, and it's the meal that's iconic. It's the meal that you can't. There's a lot of times you can't go to In-N-Out and just get the burger. You have to get the whole meal and
Right.
get the whole experience. That's how it is with Steph and the Warriors.
Yeah.
It's the team.
Yeah.
LeBron,
you need the animal style fries, bro.
LeBron comes and he goes. And you have to put him with something to make it iconic.
Well, the problem with LeBron is the same thing that I think Kobe was experiencing in his later days. Is he's so great. These players are so great. Their names are so great and iconic, bro. That that name will always be the name of the team. You know, the face of the team. And when you're going to get these other players to play with you, a lot of these other players don't want to play there because the market that they want to be in is their market. Like, I want my name to be number one on that team. And they're thinking with LeBron or Kobe, that's, you know what I mean? And it's paying respect to them, kind of saying like, oh, you're still the bigger name than me, you know? But it's like one of those things where you just don't know if I, like me, I don't know if LeBron can get the right people anymore. It's just when somebody wants to come play with
When you look at Steph and you look at their, because they're not done, bro. I think they want to go after some more. Clay's back. I want to say Clay is back.
Man, I won't say that. I won't say
I
his
mean,
numbers do not reflect that he's back.
But I'm saying if you can just, he can be like a Robert Horry, and if you could just wheel this guy into the playoffs, or if you could just put him in a situation to be a big player for you, or knock down a shot when the whole team and even the coach is taking Steph, he still has the stuff to knock it down.
Oh, I'll say that he could be a Robert Horry. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. A Robert Horry though is not great. You know what I mean? Like it's big.
It's big.
It's big because Robert Horry hit some big
Yeah,
shots.
but we're talking about putting a ring though. I mean, for a lot of, man, he did it with Houston. He did it with LA.
Bro,
Kerr's the same type of player. You know,
here's the thing though. Klay Thompson's young, bro, and you're talking about. To me, if I'm looking,
how much older than he is to Steph, bro? Steph is 34. I don't know if that's still young now. I don't, because I mean that's 4 years. If LeBron's 38 and Steph is 34,
yeah, we're gonna fact check right now
because I want to say how old was Jordan when not when he retired, but when he was no longer a Bull. How old was he?
when he was no longer like on the Wizards.
Yeah, when he retired.
Okay, Klay's 32, so he's 2 years behind.
Yeah, he's big injuries.
Yeah, he's had big injuries. That's his problem.
Big injuries.
But here's the thing: like last night, he shot 5 of 20. 5 of 20. 40 minutes. 5 of 20.
It's allowed 5.
I don't know if you're
field
back
goals.
at that point. You know what I mean?
Like here's my point.
And he's had numerous
His
games.
5 field goals is louder than Jaylen Brown's 30 points, bro.
I guess, but I don't see it as, I don't see that guy as the Klay Thompson's back, you know, because Klay Thompson used to be, dude. Klay Thompson was getting
Klay Thompson, I think,
courted
has
by people, bro.
the record for most points in a quarter. He had something like 37 or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. But yeah, man, that core group. The first one I think that might decline. I mean, he might be there because if they have Iguodala still there, just for loyalties, they're gonna keep Draymond until the wheels fall off.
Right.
And they have an athletic team, real athletic team. They got Poole, they got Peyton Jr., they got Looney. Who else do they got?
Who else do they got there? They still have Iguodala, right? I don't know if he goes anywhere.
Oh,
past,
they got Otto Porter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Porter's gone.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna find similar players like that are a little better, but catch them before they break out,
Right.
because it shows that if they wanted to, they could still be athletic. Now, my thing is, if Golden State, I'm gonna ask you another one, bro. If Golden State wins, they're fifth. We're talking about dynasties now, right?
Right.
Do you see them, and I know style of play was different, do you see them below, at, or above the San Antonio Spurs when they were going through their run?
They're probably at where the Spurs are now. Like right now. They're probably right there now. I don't think they're not a dynasty. I think they're a dynasty now. Right now. This one made them a dynasty. For sure.
This one brought character.
This one.
Because they didn't have Durant for this one.
This one put them in that category. That's why we're talking about possibly Steph Curry being like, how great is he? Like, where now he's for sure. And I'm not gonna say he's number one, because I always think number one is debatable, because there's it'll never be cemented, because you can never get those players to play against each other.
Yes.
But to me, Steph Curry is the top 4 players of all time. Top 4. I'm gonna exclude 5. And to me,
that's a real bold
to me
statement.
this
got
and
an argument there.
And this is gonna be like probably where we could just leave this conversation, because what I'm gonna say right now is it sucks, but this did a whole lot more damage to Kevin Durant.
Wow.
Now.
Yeah.
Because now he won it again without him. He did it without him before.
Yes.
He won again without him now. And we were talking as people that Brooklyn should be here.
Yeah.
In this position, you know?
Yeah.
But
well, we all know whatever it says on paper, it doesn't come to life sometimes on the court.
Right.
I remember there was one year, man, it was years ago, when that Chicago Bulls team, they broke up, and I remember Portland just stacked their roster. And they had Pippen on there. They went and got Detlef Schrempf, and they already had the starters that they had. And I was thinking, wow, this is where the NBA is going. But now, you know, it attributes to, I believe, it's like that every year, but I believe the better team won this year.
Yeah, for sure.
I could say I'm a Boston Celtic fan. You know, they broke my heart. And it was those turnovers that broke my heart. And there's always a big shot that hurts me. First shot. I was telling you this earlier. The biggest shot that I ever seen happen, you know, against my team, was that hook shot that Magic Johnson hit in Game 5 in '87. That one killed me. And then when Kobe, someone swung Artest the ball, and he knocked down that shot when we were in the finals against the Lakers. That one killed me. And then this last one, Game 5, bro. I was telling you about this because there's a spot I'm not gonna say where I think they overpriced the taco. It was good, but it was a little overpriced.
$3 for a taco.
$3 for a taco. If
Street taco.
Delano, if you guys pay if that's the standard now, if it's $3 a taco, then please message us.
Where's
let us know.
the best place to get a taco, guys? Where's the best place?
But I was eating a $3 taco, and then Poole hits that shot.
That pissed you off, huh?
The momentum getter, bro. And it was like a whole third quarter of intensity and comeback washed. The air was just taken out of the series.
Hey, and you were
from that one shot.
When he hit that shot, bro, you're like, $3 for a fucking taco?
$3 for a taco, bro.
Dang.
I'm not gonna lie. It was good, but at the same time, I felt had. Like I said,
Right.
Delano, if that's the standard, if that's the bar, $3 is a taco everywhere you go, I'll accept it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
until then, I want to believe that spot had me. I'm not gonna put you on blast or anything like that because we're not here for that purpose. But Delano, there
Hey, but
are
we
people
are-
selling $3 tacos.
But we
out
are
there.
here for saying making statements about some good stuff.
Yes.
So if you can point us out to the best tacos, let us taste those tacos so we could hey, these are good tacos, you know? We could let everybody know those are good tacos.
Yeah, bro.
I love a good taco, bro. But
But when, let me ask you a question, bro. When is
What's up?
one taco truck too much?
you know what, bro? I'm a firm believer in there's never enough taco trucks, bro.
Yeah. I could agree with that.
I'm that guy, bro.
If your tacos are that good, have a truck.
Yeah. And sell more stuff other than tacos.
Yes.
You know? Cuz I'm a firm believer in the taco. The taco truck ain't the taco truck no more. The taco truck is like the food truck now. Now it's the food truck.
It's the food.
That's what they are. They're food trucks.
I haven't seen other than a taco truck. I mean, there's the hot dog truck out there, but as far as like a legit
Where they sell
like Philly
yeah,
cheesesteaks,
yeah.
that would be fire. The hot dog dude is popping up around town, but they hate on him. There was a guy out there in the parking lot at Walmart, man, selling some fire hot dogs, bro. And it was all a dream, bro, because the next day I went back, the next night, nothing,
he was out.
bro. You couldn't even smell the peppers anymore.
Not enough business for him,
it was
bro.
come on,
He didn't
bro.
make enough money.
Man, if Walmart could get you, and then you on the way back, you see that guy, man, you'll buy a hot dog. He didn't charge that much anyway. But as far as that, okay, so we could have more. But you and I grew up in Delano, bro.
Right.
What do you think? What out here would work? I mean, you heard. I don't know if it's rumors or what. Delano, let us know. You heard an In-N-Out is coming to town.
In-N-Out's coming, bro. In-N-Out is coming. That's definite. The one that I'm not sure about, but I heard was Buffalo Wild Wings,
Okay.
and that should be out there close to the Maya Cinemas out there. Bro, you can catch me over there all the time if that opens up, because I'm a fanatic of Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know why. I just love it, bro.
You buy into that Buffalo Wild Wings
outstanding.
experience.
Yeah, we're looking at a Wingstop right now, and Wingstop's, hey, there's some good wings.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper chicken right there is off the chain, bro.
It's
But I like
the presentation
Buffalo Wild Wings, bro.
lets you know you come here and then you leave. You're not here to. I mean, they have tables and stuff like that, but the Wingstop here, and I haven't really seen a big Wingstop everywhere I went.
Well, okay, so let me ask you this, because I saw, and I didn't know until I saw the sign, but there's another car wash going up over there.
Wow.
A drive-through car wash, right? I think it's like Surf and Turf or whatever,
Okay.
right? And let me ask you this. We have one, Mr. Car Wash, over there on the east side by Rite Aid. Is that too much? You know, we have one here, too, on High Street.
Car washes, they get packed, bro.
They do. They do get
They
packed.
get packed.
On certain days, they
And
get packed.
I want to believe if I'm somebody from the other side of town that goes to a Mr.
It's
Car
convenient.
Wash, it's convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Because the last thing I'd want to do is live in these new houses over here by Walmart, go wash my car across town, and have to wait 20 or 30 minutes in line.
Right.
So I don't see it failing unless business is conducted in a way where you position yourself where it doesn't work.
Well, it's a smart place to have it, bro, because you got the Walmart parking lot right
Yes.
there that's always packed, especially on the weekends, bro. Then you got the movie theater across the street. You know, they're opening Culichi Town right there on the corner. It's like that's a good spot because there's a lot of traffic there now. And
what about another Starbucks, bro? Do you think we
Oh.
could handle another Starbucks?
the East Side needs one. The east side. They need one over there
by
towards
Morningside, Bellagio.
Yeah, or you could even put it over there where Mr. Car Wash is at, like in those areas.
Let me ask you another question. And then you could give me you could answer that question again. Is there that many people going to Subway every day, as there are in Starbucks?
Like to have that many Subways?
Yes.
Dang, bro.
Doesn't that make sense though, bro? If you think about it, as many Subways as there are.
Let me tell you this, bro. When I was working corrections, and I was going to lunches right there up in McFarland, and they have a Subway right there, and it was just something there that I was like, yeah, and I would get Subway, and it kind of tricked me into thinking this is healthy when it's really not. Like it is what it is. Is it better than a slice of pizza? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
What are you putting on that pizza?
Yeah, because I'm putting all kinds of crap in there. But yeah, dude, Subways don't fail, bro.
Subways don't.
They don't fail.
They don't.
It's Subway's the name Subway. It just does not fail, bro.
But yeah, I mean, we're at the bar right now, and the proof is in the pudding, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
The proof is in the pudding. There's so what do you think about Main Street? Do you think Main Street should be lit up? What would you put in Main Street, bro? Like if we think about it,
you know what
I know that Main Street. I'm not saying they've invested in reviving Main Street. I know almost everybody, their banks are in Main Street. There's a couple of restaurants in Main Street, but what else do you think?
Here's my thing with Main Street, bro, and I would love to see this done. I have went to. You've been to Clovis?
I've been to Clovis.
Like old Clovis.
Old Clovis,
right?
Old
And you've
Town
seen
Clovis.
like how their buildings are and stuff like that, and it's it's a bunch of local stuff, nice bars, stuff like that. They should remodel and make it old Delano, and just make it classic, nice. Like make it beautiful, bro.
Do you think we have an environment? Do you think we have an environment to have a place? Because I was talking to one of my boys, to Pastor J. Pastor J, shout out if you're listening, bro. And we were talking about, man, what if Delano or Main Street itself, it had a place like we're doing. You know how we're sitting down, we're doing this podcast.
Right.
But like a studio where people could record, you could probably hear live music. Do you think it'd be ready for that?
No, Delano ain't ready for that, bro. No.
It's not ready for that.
I do not think that would be a good. I do not think
I'm
that
going to give
would
you
go.
some numbers, bro. So back in 2000, census Delano population was 38,224. So 38,224. In 2010, the population went up to 53,041 people. Then in 2020, by 2020, the numbers went down surprisingly. And this is census, bro, to 52,821 people. Now that we're in 2022, the numbers went up to 55,529 people. And this is census. Unofficially, there has to be about 60,000 people in Delano.
Unofficially, there's 100,000, bro. Unofficially. Let's get it right.
So, if there's people there, why is culture taking so long to catch up? Do you think it's it's the crowd? Do you think it's the people? Because it's not rocket science to figure out, bro. We're a town, a big town, small city that's surrounded with agriculture, and a lot of people migrate to Delano for that purpose.
Well, I know you brought up something before to me that kind of shocked me. it kind of shocked me, and I would like to find somebody in Delano, maybe that is a part of maybe doing city council stuff. Somebody that's been here for a while that knows the business, maybe even local business owner or something that could actually tell us why does that happen like that. But what you did tell me that shocked me was Dinuba, the city of Dinuba had a Walmart in what year?
I think it was before that, but I remember it was like 2006 maybe. 2006, 2007.
2007.
I want to say Delano, we had ours like in 2013, 2011, 2012.
So almost 8-7 years later,
one pops up here.
And we have access to the freeway, to the 99. There's a lot of traffic.
Yes.
That comes through here, and that shocks me that they would have one before us.
Because they're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because they are in the middle of nowhere.
Shout out to my people in Delano. Dinuba, excuse me.
Dinuba.
Because old Mark.
Shout out. But it's out there. Yeah, I mean, it's out there. But I've been to Dinuba quite a few times, and there's a lot of stuff over there too. There's a lot of things popping up over there. There's a bar over there. There's a bar. But yeah, man, I would be interested in understanding how that, because let me ask you this. When you see growth, the numbers growing in Delano, do you need another discount store?
Wow. How many do we have already?
Quite a few, bro.
We have Main Street.
Yeah.
Main Street, they're considered to be flooded with discount stores, but do we need another one? People know where to go.
Right.
And I think if you look at it, for it to be convenient for everybody, it just about. Because they have one over there by Taco Bell, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even 700 feet from where we're standing.
Yeah, from one.
One.
Yeah.
So as far as that goes, if it takes up space, it all depends on how it looks, number one, to the community and how it contributes. I've been to the dollar store, bro. At a particular dollar store and here in town, and I'm not sure if it was just my timing or what, but it was crickets, bro. Nobody was there.
Right. Well, when you walk into a dollar store, typically, and they used to be called 99-cent stores.
Yeah.
Okay. They used to be called 99-cent stores, and I never understood why they were called 99-cent stores, because when you would walk into them, you would never buy nothing for 99 cents. Even back in the day, you would never buy nothing for 99 cents. They're selling $10 hats in there, So I didn't understand that. But that's another thing too, is you get into one of these dollar stores and nothing's really $1. Have you been to that Five Below?
I've been to the Five Below.
I like the Five Below.
Five Below, well, the location is good.
Yeah, I like the Five Below, and you know what? It looks like a nice setup. It's not like when you walk in there, it's all cluttered. Everything's everywhere.
Everybody always has to clean.
Yeah.
Well, not really clean, but they have to situate everything.
It's new, so I don't know if it's gonna get worse, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as what I just don't. Some of these I don't think we need it.
$1 million question, bro. Are we ready for a Costco?
Heck yes. Heck to the yes.
Because one thing that
I've been waiting for that.
When I think of Costco, I think of nonstop traffic, bro.
Right.
And because I go to Costco, and we do a lot of our miscellaneous and stuff like that at Costco. And there's always a lot of people at Costco. We could go to Costco right now in Bakersfield, the one in Rosedale, and the one all the way in Panama, and there's
Packed.
people always there at
Packed.
Costco.
Yeah.
Now, here's my thing. You say Delano is ready for it. Yes. I know a handful of people in Delano, 2 handful of people of Delano. You guys are ready for a Costco. But my thing is, will it get the consistent traffic here that it does everywhere else? Because let me make a point here. A lot of people are already content with Walmart.
Right.
Are you gonna? Because somebody's gonna take a hit.
Right.
Are you gonna expect the people at Walmart to transition to become Costco shoppers? Because that's what's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Someone takes a hit. So my thing is, well, the traffic, is Delano ready for a Costco to where they would survive here, bro?
Probably not. You're probably right. Saying it the way you said it and thinking about it now, you're probably right. Because I'll tell you this, the Maya Cinema,
Yeah.
I'll walk over there sometimes and it looks like a ghost town, bro.
Wow.
Like I will straight walk in the door and I love going to the movies there because I'm always in there by myself, bro.
They had a big old picture of you the other day of guest of the month over there.
Yeah. And bro, I literally will be in there watching a movie by myself. I go and watch UFC fights there because it's only me and like 4 other people. You know, it doesn't get as much traffic as the one in Bakersfield does. You know, so like over here for Costco, you're probably right. We would get everybody coming over here from Wasco, everybody from McFarland, everybody from Rich Grove, Early Mart. But
maybe
I don't
Pixley.
Yeah, I don't even think that's enough. You know, like you're right,
and that's probably one of the reasons why they've been holding off on it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right though. They're packed.
It's a gamble. I mean, do you think that they waited that long for Walmart to be popped up? They wanted to make sure the numbers were guaranteed. They wanted the population to grow even more. Because okay, let's compare, bro. Now, you're talking Costco. We just talked about In-N-Out, right?
Right.
In-N-Out's another company or another business that's continuous traffic.
Right.
It's okay to open an In-N-Out first, right? Because Costco, on the average, what are you spending? At least $100, bro. Right?
Yeah, bare minimum. Yeah.
Yeah. You spend bare minimum like $100. Even if your intentions to go to Walmart is to spend $15, you spend $40.
Right.
Just about. Okay. That's a Winco. What about a Winco or a Albertsons? Do you think we're ready for that?
We don't need an Albertsons because Albertsons to me is not. Albertsons to me, we can just keep going to Smart and Final, you know, but like as far as Winco would be cool.
Cracking.
I like Winco. I like Winco. I like what they got in there. That would probably be more of a reality than Costco, you know.
But who knows? Hey, only you know, Delano, and only you have a voice. If you guys have any comments that you guys want to make on today's podcast, go ahead and drop us a message at where we at, boss.
Go ahead and just get onto Instagram _the bar podcast and drop a DM. We should have our Facebook up pretty soon, and we'll give you that as well. But yeah, you can go there for right now. One thing I just wanted to add before we get out of here is future podcast. We're gonna have Coach Frank Gonzalez from Delano Tiger Football be on the show as a guest, and we'll be able to find out some stuff about DT. I watched a lot of DT games last year, and I'm kind of excited to see where they're going with jumping into this same division with RFK
SSL
and Chavez. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, that's going to come up on a later date. We'll let you guys know when that is, and you can take a listen.
We want to thank you guys for joining us. And again, if we haven't said thank you, thanks again.
Muchas gracias.
Have a great Happy Father's Day weekend to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day, and we'll see you on the next. Everybody be safe. Take care. God bless.